one day I actually stood over there and I was looking at the screens on our paper machine and just saw like all these alarms going off. And I'm like, why isn't the sound going off? Well, turns out they actually turned off the volume because they were getting so many alarms. And that was kind of concerning to me. That was kind of an eye-opening moment of, oh, we got to do something, because this is part of the plant that probably needs the alarms the most. They're the ones that, as soon as they're down, you can no longer recover. And, 1 hour of downtime is $10,000. Really important that, you get the alarms where they need them, and they can be proactive about, adjusting a valve position or a level or consistency, or see that consistency swing coming through the process and make adjustments to it. So how we went through the process of determining, what are the most critical alarms is they actually would sit down with a key operator. They would have their list based upon frequency of alarms and, some analytics. But the operator would also have a list of things that they had been writing down over the last couple of months of stuff that's been bothering them, stuff that they've been seeing. And so they would work with these operators to, say, okay, here are the alarms I have. Can we do anything about these, and what to do about them? Because some of the alarms you really do need and you can't just get rid of. So, working with a process expert in that area and giving them the full buy-in was really key to, mitigating these alarms without causing, an unsafe condition. It took a while for us to get buy-in in each of these areas, and the time frame of that buy-in is different. Some areas still don't have complete buy-in and don't have that. And you can see it in the analytics of the alarms per hour, is those are much higher than the other areas. It was pretty cool to see as time went on, one of the areas that initially didn't really have much buy-in, all of a sudden we sat down and talked to them about what we were trying to do and had one really good session. And next thing I know, he's asking me every other day, hey, when are they coming? When are they coming? When are they coming? And so seeing that shift was pretty satisfying, pretty cool to see. I think the biggest thing it's led to is trying to make it more visible. And a lot of the transition to AgileOps, I think will help with that, mainly because right now, they run all these great reports and they send them out, but I don't think anybody or very few people actually look at them. So some of the benefits of transitioning to AgileOps is they give you better analytics, better KPIs, helps you kind of just identify the problem quicker, without having to go into the weeds of everything and look at every single loop, which is, time-wise just not really feasible a lot of times. So just getting that information right up and available, seeing which loops are, the hot hitters or the big hitters, and be able to reduce those while also, making it visible to the people that need to say yes or no, if you can remove the alarm or not. The SMEs, the people that know the process really well, just making sure that information gets to them. And transition now, AgileOps, I think, has made that a lot more visible.